Hello, I am Dr. Ed Yager. I am a psychologist in private practice and a clinical professor of psychiatry in the UCSD School of Medicine in San Diego. I'd like to tell you a few things about this remarkable method called Yagerian therapy and why I believe you will find it valuable. During the past 20 years, I have been researching the effectiveness of Yagerian therapy and have been perfecting its protocol. The results of the research show the method to be remarkably superior to other psychotherapy approaches. Using this method has made a real and lasting difference in the lives of hundreds of people. It works. Yagerian therapy is impressive in the wide range of presenting problems that have been successfully treated, problems that turn out to be psychogenic. That is, to be the consequence of conditioning from earlier experiences in life. This method is effective in treating all psychogenic problems, whether mental or physical. It works for the anxiety family of disorders, for depression, PTSD, chemical and social addiction, behavior problems, personality, speech, and sleep problems, and even the dissociative disorders. It works for physical problems such as migraine and tension headaches, chronic pain, bronchial asthma, and many gynecological, dermatological, and sexual problems. The range of physical problems that may be psychogenic and therefore treatable with this method is surprisingly extensive. For example, I worked with a 67-year-old gentleman who had been diagnosed with Parkinson's 30 years ago. He still has Parkinson's, but his life and the lives of his family have been vastly improved by resolving emotional and other related factors using Yagerian therapy. Resolving those factors resolved most of his depression. The combined resolutions also resulted in a remarkable decrease in the intensity of his tremors and improved his balance from an increase in his motor skills. This life-altering change was just a single case, but it happened. I witnessed it. The method didn't cure his Parkinson's, but it improved the quality of his life dramatically. I wonder how many other Parkinson's patients might benefit in similar ways. About 6 months ago, I diagnosed myself as having early-stage Alzheimer's. I had the classic symptoms of Alzheimer's: memory deficit of common behaviors like washing my hands, and would mentally lose track of where I was even when close to home. After 2 sessions in which a colleague worked with me using Yagerian therapy, all of the symptoms ceased to exist, and they have not returned. Did I actually have Alzheimer's? Perhaps I didn't. Perhaps my symptoms were generated by subconscious activity, as so many presenting symptoms turn out to be. Nevertheless, the relief I experienced was profound. Perhaps others can be helped as well. I have been a psychotherapist for 40 years, and I know of no other approach to therapy that even compares to Yagerian therapy in terms of both effectiveness and efficiency. For example, at 74% overall effectiveness, it is more than twice as effective as cognitive behavioral therapy and requires less than half the treatment time. Many other clinicians who I have trained in the method have confirmed my personal experience. Several have commented, "This will revolutionize psychology." You owe it to yourself to learn about this method, and the information is available, including videos of treatment sessions and research data on the website of the Institute, www.stii.us. Thanks for listening.